Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's been a hot minute since I posted, like literally a year, but I'm back and hopefully with some more regular videos this time. One of my biggest interests is coming up with looks for different like niche aesthetics, and that's exactly what we're going to do today with this Cherub Angelcore ethereal makeup tutorial. So what is Angelcore first off? Angelcore is basically a style that takes the characteristics from paintings of cherubs and that like angel, ethereal, otherworldly sort of vibe and kind of combines it all into one niche aesthetic. But before we start the makeup, we need the perfect cherub core outfit, obviously. I get asked all the time on social media where I get my vintage fashion. Which brings me to today's sponsor, Whatnot. Whatnot is an incredible live streaming platform and place for sellers to host live auctions. It's an amazing way for collectors and enthusiasts of different fandoms and vintage clothing and collectibles to both buy and sell verified products through a live auction. Honestly, it seemed like such an interesting and cool concept to me. And I'm always looking for more ways to share vintage fashion with all of you. So when they approached me about doing my own vintage clothing sale, I hopped on the opportunity. I was so excited that they were interested in working with me. And I also thought it would be the perfect opportunity to find some amazing Angelcore Cherub pieces for this video. So I hit up my friend Nadia, who coincidentally works at a vintage store. Nadia was so helpful in finding the most incredible vintage Angelcore pieces for my live auction and for styling in this video. By the time we got to the store, she'd already picked out all of these amazing pieces and I couldn't believe how gorgeous they were. I did not want to give some of them up. And here are some of the amazing pieces that I ended up getting. To get that cherub vibe, I love to choose pieces with puffy sleeves, lace, lots of flowing fabric, and I tend to stick to a pastel color palette, lots of ivories, whites. I always feel awful when I can't give you guys direct links to some of my vintage pieces, so I felt like this was such an amazing, exciting way to share some of my vintage finds with all of you. I really hope you'll join me at my live auction. I'm really scared that no one will be there and then I'll just be alone and then no one will want to buy all of my pieces. All the pieces that I found for today's video are going to be at the auction, as well as some pieces from my own closet, a ton of other gorgeous vintage items of all different sizes. So no matter what size you are, come join us. There might be some vintage item waiting for you. And it should be fun as well. Join me, make sure to tune in August 3rd at 7:15 Pacific Standard Time, Pacific Daylight Time, to purchase all of the clothing from this video and some other secret pieces that I'm so excited for you to see. And thank you Whatnot for sponsoring this video.
Area for my makeup. For concealer, I'm going to be using the NYX Serum Concealer. I really love this concealer because it's super lightweight. This is in a shade that matches my skin tone. And then next, I'm going to go in with a lighter concealer to highlight the darker areas in my face. So I'm just using this concealer to cover up any imperfections that I have because I won't be using a foundation. Just finishing up that first layer of concealer, and now I'm going to go in with my lighter and darker shades to contour. I am in love with the e.l.f. Camo Concealers. I'm using the shade Fair Rose just to go in the deepest crease of my eye. And I'm also going to use that same concealer as a highlight on the top of my lips, again in the corners of my eye, and now I'm just blending that all in with a sponge again. Now just taking a smaller brush, but with the same concealer, I'm just going to put a little bit on the tip of my nose, just to start contouring it. I don't always contour my nose, but for this look I really wanted an upturned, cheruby kind of nose, so I tried to emulate that a little bit. And I'm also going to go in right under my lip to create kind of a little pout with contour, and also right under my chin as well. And now we're blending it out so it looks less crazy. Now we're gonna go absolutely ham with this cream blush. I'm going to just dot it onto my cheeks and bring it up to my nose. I started off blending it with a sponge and decided I wanted to use my brush because it wasn't blending out the way I wanted it to. To lightly set all that cream makeup, I'm taking my Sleeping Beauty Besame translucent powder all over my face to set all of those creams. I'm finally adding some more highlight. This is a really beautiful golden cream highlight from Milk. And I'm just adding that to the high points of my face and the apples of my cheeks to get that really round, youthful, cheruby look. For brows, I just want a very feathery, simple look, so I'm taking this e.l.f. clear gel that really just like sticks your brows down. It's fantastic, they stay all day. And I'm just going to brush that through my brows. Moving on to lashes, we're gonna quickly curl. I'll be using the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black mascara. I keep trying to use other mascaras and I always come back to this one because it's so amazing. So that's what I'm using today, and honestly every day. To make sure my lashes are really feathery and soft, I'm just going through after my mascara with a little spoolie brush to make sure there are no clumps. And then I'm just popping the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Milk into the corner of my eye. For lips, I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury color that's like this beautiful, dusty rose nude. And it's just like slightly shimmery. And then after I apply, I'm just gonna blot the lipstick so it's not too intense. Now using that same cream blush from before, I'm just gonna pop it in the center of my lip. To create a little bit more dimension, and then we're just going to blend that out into the other Charlotte Tilbury shade. I forgot to film me spraying my dewy setting spray, but this is the final look. It's just so glowy. Look at that highlight in the sunshine. I love it. It's soft and beautiful, and I feel like a painting. And of course, to complete the look, we need a Cherub core outfit to go with it.
So I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. If you decide to try this out, make sure to tag me on my social media. All of my handles are right here. And if you'd like more vintage-inspired fashion and beauty, as well as princess and LGBTQ lifestyle videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button and also click the little bell to get notified whenever I post a video. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. See you later, Buttercup.